Ah, Linguini. We all know how much of a coward he's been since Luigi's Mansion. Well, some of you may know it appeared earlier in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and some of you may also know it was even earlier for the commercial for the Atari 26 version of Mario Bros.
Mario, where are you?
I wonder if Nintendo always had Luigi being a coward in mind since his creation, but it was only ever written in some, like, weird Mario Bible never shown to the public and only to other companies so they get the idea of how the character is supposed to be like. You know, kind of like the Sonic Bible. I'm not going to explain that here if you don't know what that is. His cowardness is even seen in a few random other kind of obscure appearances like this pinball machine. Or maybe it's just like that because he was kidnapped by a ward because a pinball machine has a story apparently. But it still shows that he's the incompetent one. Wait. Is it normal for pinball machines to have stories, actually? In Japan, at least? I don't know. But Luigi isn't always portrayed quite the same way, and I find that kinda interesting for some reason. On the NES and SNES, there really wasn't much that separated him from Mario, even with speaking roles in Hotel Mario and Mario is Missing. Is this Fire Mario or Fire Luigi? Who knows? There wasn't much to Mario himself within the games during that era either. Then again, nowadays, Mario's character can just be summed up as Woohoo! I do like how much more expressive Luigi is in the Mario All-Stars version of Super Mario World though, with his own unique poses from Mario. With him sneezing out fireballs, sliding down slopes on his legs, and showing off how cool he is for beating a level. For some reason, they changed the sprites in the GBA version, later again in Super Mario Maker 2, making 4 different sets of Super Mario World sprites for Luigi. The All-Stars one is the only one with a unique flair, sadly. Well, he does do his leg waddle from Mario 2 in the GBA version. I always liked that. In the OVA Super Mario Bros. Peach, Luigi was a lot more like Waluigi, constantly thinking about coins. Actually, is Waluigi crazy money driven like that? That's more so Wario's thing, to be honest. I don't know what's with this weird imposter Luigi that doesn't even wear green. In Super Mario Adventures, he's seen with his usual cowardness, but he's also often seen hungry and talking about food. So, essentially they made him Shaggy. Now I imagine Luigi making a big sandwich and right before his first bite, Yoshi just swallows it whole. Heck, they even did a disguise gag for the Big Boo. Oh yeah, I should probably at least mention this too.
Hello, Mario.
I'm not going into that. A lot of people wouldn't consider Luigi to have much of a personality during the N64 era either. I mean, he didn't even get his own star stamp in Mario Party 3. But I've kind of gotten the impression that Luigi's the pretty chill and lazy whatever type of guy during this era. Want a minigame in Mario Party? Yeah, whatevs. Lost a minigame in Mario Party? Psh! Look how nonchalant he is when he's ready to fight in Smash Bros. Look at this clip from Mario Tennis!
Luigi's not afraid.
His voice was so deep and manly too.
I'ma give myself a 5. Pretty good. Okay. That's so wonderful. Yeah. Alright. Luigi is a top.
When he did it sound like this.
Oh my god!
Paper Mario's when things got different. Luigi's role in this game is to be the stay-at-home mom while Mario does the fun stuff.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario!
Also, you can be a jerk and read his diary. Unlike Mario in this game, Lugia does have dialogue and tends to show a decent amount of jealousy. I mean, I don't blame him, but I find this kind of interesting since we don't really see him jealous that he doesn't go on as many adventures as Mario. In fact, sometimes we see him specifically not wanting to go on adventures with Mario later on. We also see Luigi's iconic fearfulness here for the first time within the games themselves. And most importantly, he wants to sleep on the top bunk. I love Luigi's Mansion. We see so much more personality with Luigi in this game than we do with other Mario games. From lasagna frightfully humming to himself to make himself feel better in the haunted hallways, casually whistling to himself in the lit hallways when everything's okay, to him scratching his ass while talking to Egad. What I find really interesting about Luigi in this game is that he has a whole other side to him that we never see in any other game, where he's kind of a snob. It's a picture, but I wanted to call it art. So much dust. This will never pass the white glove test. Well, they sure did pile odds and ends everywhere. Filthy. Oh, what's this? Just how I like it. Nice and clean. Exquisite. Way to go, genius. Got the hang of that finger yet? Now that is what I call interior decorating. Personally, I've always liked the bottom bunk a bit better. Hey, wait a minute. You just said in the last game you always wanted the top bunk.
Who put you on the planet? Ugh.
Other than the weird stuck-up parts of him, this has become the basis of Luigi's personality in almost every game. Maybe because he's been forever traumatized from the horrors of the mansion and hasn't been the same ever since. Though, the way he's been interpreted still varies on different games afterwards. I like how kinda weird he is sometimes in the Mario and Luigi series. He never speaks any full sentences in them, only gibberish noises along with his brother. Other traits of Luigi in these games include being the butt of half the jokes, having a gay crush on Prince Peasley,
Yay, Luigi?
and implications that Luigi has done dark crimes in the past. For real though, I like that part in Dream Team where you're like deep in Luigi's mind, and you see his inner thoughts, what he feels, and how much he cares about his brother. Luigi in the Thousand-Year Door is pretty great too, with him going on his own wacky adventure, getting his own party members, but most of them hating Luigi while he's too oblivious to know. You only get to know about this by word of mouth from him though. Or from the books he wrote. He's got pretty dumbass energy to him.
And then there's
Super Paper Mario. Spoiler warning! He's apparently like the vessel used to destroy the universe and shit. Seriously, this combined with what happened in Partners in Time, what is this dark backstory Luigi has that we'll never know about? Anyways, I want to mention how he's portrayed in later Smash games too. I like that he's got that weirdness to him from the Mario and Luigi games. What's even weirder though, he's got this strange high-pitched voice since Brawl.
Bang, bang.
Well, even in Melee and the original, his voice was just higher-pitched Mario voice clips. And to be fair, Luigi isn't the only one with a weird voice in Smash. Last, I want to point out Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. He's got so much of this childlike feel, and I love it. He's kind of a reflection of Mario with his unnecessary happiness and optimism, but not quite as bombastic. I love how much he feels like the brother of Mario in these games, and he doesn't even interact with the Big M most of the time in them. Here's a bonus! Mario is Missing isn't Luigi's first game. His first game was actually Luigi's Hammer Toss, a wristwatch game similar to the Game & Watch game Fire. You play as Luigi and you have to bounce hammers from one Hammer Bro to another Hammer Bro.